The broiling Asian summer of 1950 had to be some sort of nightmare. Barely 5 years after they had won brilliant victories over huge, well-armed enemies across 2 oceans, Western armies, possessors of the atom bomb, were being humiliated, slaughtered, and thrown backward. Their rampaging enemy was not some formidable world power. The humbling defeats were being inflicted by a peasant army, representing less than half of an almost unknown nation. Indeed, most people had to go to a remote corner of the world map to locate the new battleground. The communist North Korean assault that rolled across the border of South Korea on June 25, 1950, was an ambush that astounded not only the invaded state, but a Western world that had only begun to see its crucial interests in the far reaches of Asia. The Russian bear and the Chinese behemoth suddenly seemed deeply implicated in new and naked military aggression. The swaggering West had assumed that its military might, advancing under a pure United Nations flag, would cross into Korea and quickly snuff out the upstart attack. But in a few short weeks, the humbled UN forces found themselves about to be hurled off the bloody Korean peninsula and into the sea. Over 500,000 UN soldiers and 1.5 million Korean and Chinese were about to become casualties in the following 3 bloody years of what was to be called the Forgotten War.